From her roles in Zero Dark 30 to Crimson Peak, Jessica Chastain has shown her love of playing obsessive characters. And her latest film, Miss Sloane, is no different. The Washington-based political thriller takes us into the shady world of lobbying, where winning is more important than anything.
Lobbying is about foresight.
In the high-stakes world of political power brokers, Elizabeth Sloane is the most cutthroat lobbyist in the game.
How does she manage that?
But her drive to win at all costs creates many enemies who end up putting her career at risk. Set in Washington, D.C., the political thriller Miss Sloane stars Jessica Chastain.
I think with Elizabeth Sloane, her career is her addiction. I mean, this is also, it's a story of an addict. She uses kind of the competition, the game, the winning, to fill this emptiness inside of her. And the bigger the win, the bigger the high for her. So for her, it's not about making a sacrifice of a personal life to be successful in business. It's about her falling down the rabbit hole of kind of this self-hate behavior.
Nonprofits have to report on their finances.
But Miss Sloane was a box office disappointment. Its release last November coincided with Donald Trump's victory in the US presidential election and the Republicans taking control of Congress.
Senator's office and make your case.
That wasn't good news for a liberal-minded film criticizing gun lobbyists.
Convince that person to make your case. That is how we win. It was it was like the worst timing for this film because it was 4 days after the general election. Our entire audience for this film was so depressed, and I was depressed. And 4 days after the election, I had to be on a red carpet and talk about a woman's role in the political system. And I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to even think about it.
I called you here to announce that effective immediately.
But Chastain believes the film's message will resonate with non-US audiences, especially given the film's European roots.
It'll be interesting because it really is an inside look onto how the American political system works. It's a film, I will say, an English director, English screenwriter, producers, and a French financing company and producers. So it really is European, this film. I was one of the few Americans in the movie, even Mark Strong and Gugu being in the film with me. So yeah, it's the outside look of the American political system, which means it can be very strong, the criticism of it.
They will throw you in jail for contempt of Congress.
Maybe that criticism will draw the European audiences to see the film. Or maybe they're just as fed up by politics as Americans. Miss Sloane hits UK theatres on May the 12th and lands in Germany 2 months after.
And they don't surprise you.